Okay. How's it going, everyone? It's Todd Wizdom here, and I just got back from getting coffee. I've been up since about 6 this morning, trying to fix my sleeping routine and everything. All right, so like I said, a lot of things have happened in recent time, and I got a lot to talk about in this episode, especially since the last episode, and to all the people that have reached out to me during this whole time and in the process of what's happened with my recovery, other things that have been going on as well. We got a lot to talk about those. So I hope all y'all have been having a wonderful day, and I hope all y'all have been getting some positive vibes rolling through. And I am happy to say that I am back to making content again, trying to reach out on these social media platforms, getting some things rolling. Throughout these last few months, I've had a lot of time to think about where I really want to go, especially with this type of channel and content, what I want to do with my life, basically, the gist of it. And if I really want to start maybe focusing on getting a real job and kind of leaving all this behind, do I want to like still record videos and kind of do it more as a hobby, a passive thing? Same thing with the music world. I've been really influenced a lot recently to kind of push myself to get back into the studio. I have been working a lot on learning how to make the instrumentals myself and doing a lot more of the production side of things instead of just the mixing and mastering and vocal work on other people's instrumentals. That being said, throughout this video, you're going to probably hear some of the few instrumentals that I've been working on. Right now, I think we have 5 of them that are near the end of completion. There's just a little tweaks here and there. I like to give it a little while and then re-listen to it to see if there's any nitpicking that I can do to it for the final release of them. But as for that category of things, I thought long and hard about the music stuff, and it is a huge passion of mine. It's always been a dream to make it in music or in like content creation, anything like that. It's always been a huge goal of mine, and I've helped others succeed and push them to push past their boundaries and to actually successfully start getting out, touring, getting their music heard, that kind of stuff. Or like if it's streaming, getting their channel noticed, all that. You know, I've worked on it with other people, and I've never really found my niche that was going to be stable enough, I guess. Like with the cannabis content that I used to do, it wasn't going to be a long-term type of thing, because the issue with it, I mean, you're smoking cannabis online. Back in 2016, you were able to get paid for it. I think it was 2016, 2018, through those years. And then YouTube started getting more strict about it, like, hey, we shouldn't be paying these people just to smoke weed online and just not do anything else. So sadly, platforms started banning cannabis content left and right, acting like it was drug paraphernalia. And it's interesting that I was able to build a pretty good following through there and met some really cool people that I consider pretty close internet friends of mine. Some of these people I actually have met in person, and they're close homies of mine now. But it sucks that these platforms have to take a lot of this away. I've lost a lot of people I've talked to for 8, almost 9 years on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of that. I've lost contact with these people because the social medias that were made to bring us together more or less separated us all apart. And try to push your content out to this, or sponsored posts, ads, all that shit. It just seems to really, I don't know, push those people away. So it sucks. Then I did streaming for a while and gaming and stuff, which was fun, but it really wasn't my 100% niche. I love video games. I love gaming with homies, and I love just kind of having that as an option to relax and stuff. In recent time, I have been kind of slowing that down. I'd say the last like year or two. I've been really pushing myself away from video games. I've been playing a little bit more card games, so it's a little bit more of a social interaction, stuff like that. But even that's smart to do in very minimal points to focus on building your life. Anyways, so yeah, like I wasn't really able to do much with the streaming and the gaming side of things because I just didn't have that passion behind it like I did with other content that I've done. And then doing like the vlogs is fun. It does require actively knowing a lot of people and then just being actively going around doing stuff. And in my current situation, I barely know anybody, especially since I'm back to where we all started. that we're gonna get into that in just a minute too. I'm gonna try to make this very short, maximum like 15 minutes. But yeah, so that didn't end up working out. We've done the vlog videos, and those are pretty cool. I still enjoy doing those. If I got some events going on and stuff, I really want to start trying to record those again, because it's also fun just to go back with those people and watch those videos and have the memories of like what we did during that time period. Especially like the camping trip. There was the 2 nights with Slumps. And then there was like just some other parties and stuff that I did with people that it's just cool to kind of go back and look and see how things were different at that time. Even though a lot of it was in this house right here. It's really crazy. Probably in a year or two though, this house won't even be around anymore. So it's interesting. Now for the part of recovery and everything. So all the messages I got from everyone, I want to talk about this more in a more detailed video. Probably that'll be coming out before this one, but it'll be kind of like the episode 0. But basically, I still want to say thank you all so much to who reached out to me. Y'all are really the reason why I'm still doing this and why I kept pushing forward, because it's just not me that is behind this. This is everyone that hit me up, everyone that reached out to me, all my old friends that were hitting me up. And I needed some time to really figure out what I was going to do and just like kind of recover from that. It took a solid 3 or 4 months just to really kind of break that mindset, and each day it was plummeting worse and worse. I ended up homeless for a couple weeks. I was able to stay on a friend's couch for a couple days, but then he couldn't let me stay there because of his parents, and which is fine, you know, and I respect everyone who let me stay with them. But at the end of the day, we came back to, well, square one here. So that's where we're at now. It did take a little while longer because now we're in June, and I was doing really good when I first got back here. It was right before April, so it was like a couple days before April, and I started working out and stuff. If I remember, I'll try to post some pictures of the like lowest weight I got to. I think I got to like 189 for a minute there, and I did end up like kind of reconnecting with someone that was in the place I was staying, and we were kind of hitting things off, but because of the distance and everything, it was a fun couple dates, but the distance is what kind of ended up splitting it all apart. So it is what it is, but it kind of did hit me a little different, and I guess I probably wasn't in the right space to be really dating at that moment anyways. So yeah, things just didn't end up working out, and I did kind of get drunk for a little bit. It was like a minor relapse, I won't lie. I got drunk one night, and then I threw up for 2 days straight. So it was kind of like a slap in the face for even trying to do it again. So I haven't touched liquor since. And then cannabis for 420, I did take some dabs with some friends, and we smoked for the week of 420, which for me is all 10 days. So that's always been the thing. Yeah, because I have a couple friends that still work in the industry. So when they got off work, we were all playing some cards. We figured, why not celebrate one last 420, you know? Next year, we'll be completely done with it. We're going to be on a 100% sober path. We were sober for a little while, and it was nice to have the mental clarity behind it. Another episode, I really want to talk about the negatives and positives that came from cannabis, because, yeah, I feel like in a lot of ways, there was some positives towards it, but there was a lot of negatives too when I came back to smoking. And I really want to point these out, because when you're already been smoking for so long, you don't realize those negatives until someone brings them up, honestly. So once someone brings it up, it kind of flashes in your eyes. And I had this discussion with even a few of the people I was smoking with on 420 too. It was interesting. But yeah, we'll talk about that in the next episode. Once again, thank you guys, everyone who reached out to me. Y'all mean so much to me, and that's why I'm hoping that I can keep pushing on with this Wizdom Wednesdays. We're going to try to get some music out. We're going to try to just get some more vlog type of content. I know some of the people I was recording with when we were doing those group things, they enjoyed it too. So I think just people enjoy just having a little like memories and random like kind of videos on YouTube, you know? One last important thing I'd really like you guys to do is go down to the description down below and go check out the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, soon going to be TikTok once the music thing gets rolling a little more, and all the other platforms. Make sure we stay connected so these other social medias don't separate us. Let's make this community stronger. You know what it is. Ty Wizdom of Wizdom Wednesdays. I hope all y'all have a blessed day. We'll see y'all in the next one.